Thank you, Stu. I appreciate that. But tonight is not about me. Tonight is about all the great stories and testimonials that we're hearing pouring in on a daily basis here at ACTIVZ. We have 4 guests with us tonight. So if you'll all try and just keep it to like 3 minutes or 4 minutes tops so that we can get through everyone and let people have their night to move on. So we're going to start right away. If you'll just unmute your line as we go to you. We're going to start with Nancy Weatherly out of Washington. Nancy, go ahead.
Oh, hi, real quickly. Hi, everybody. Before ACTIVZ, I have suffered a lot with osteoarthritis in my hands, where I had to pick and choose daily what I was willing to suffer through. And it was depressing. Every night I'd be, depressed. Anyway, on ACTIVZ, it took about 2.5 weeks, and I no longer have the suffering of the pain. It aches a little bit once in a while, but I can paint all day long. I worked 5 hours on Saturday, picking up garbage, moving heavy things, and my hands are amazing. And I don't know if you can see it. I have my ring finger used to be straight like that, and now I can bend it, and I can actually bend it and move it where I couldn't do that before, and it doesn't hurt to do it. So, I mean, that's a game changer for me. I'm not depressed anymore. I don't have to pick and choose what I want to do. And so just thank you, Diane, for introducing me to ACTIVZ.
Beautiful. Thank you, Nancy. We never know what's going to be affected first by these products, but to have that cloud lifted off, I can't even imagine. That's beautiful. Thank you for sharing that. Wendy Darnold, Darnold, I think I hope I'm saying that right. Wendy is also out of the Washington area. Wendy, are you with us?
I am. I got a little bit of a hoarse voice going on right now.
No worries, we can hear you. So go right ahead.
Okay. So I was on 4 antibiotics, and I was still in pain due to like a bacteria ulcer infection. And so Diane ran over really late and gave me the products, and I started taking them, and it was incredibly amazing because I really thought I was going to have to go back to the doctor to figure out why I'm still in pain. And I woke up the next morning and I was not in pain. So that's one thing that happened. And the other thing that is, I take care of what used to be my fiance that has a brain injury. And I started him on it the night that I got the products. And the transformation of that in itself has been really incredible. He's been super engaging and conversations like we've never had before. I've been doing this for 17.5 years. I actually was I was concerned about having to put him in a home because I couldn't handle the anger and the anxiety and the frustration on a daily, all day basis. And it was really concerning me that that's the option that I was looking at. And now it's like amazing that we are thoroughly enjoying him. He's funny. He's actually going out and walking on his own and wanting to do that. Things that he's not been able to do in many, yeah. I got somebody here that also is in the house to support.
Sorry about my appearance.
It's all good. But she's seen the transformation as well.
1000%. It's been like night and day, and he's funny and he's silly, and he's the Barry that Wendy has told me about from when she knew him before the brain injury. And yeah, and so it's been really, really cool to actually see that side of him come out, and then to hear that his trainer that he has been with for 17 years is actually seeing a huge transformation with him as well. And then the manager of the gym is noticing the change too, is outstanding. I'm just like, this is great. I mean, it's super exciting for us. So, all right, back to you.
Yeah, so back on the gym and the trainer. So my mouth dropped. Is like they're having conversations with him. They're surprised, and they actually want to do a interview with him for TV. And I said, well, it's these products and not just the gym. And so he's like, well, yeah. He's like, well, we can add that in.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
Wendy, that's incredible. I feel like I just met you, what, like a week, 10 days ago? How long have you been on the products?
When I met you, like that night.
So literally like a week, 10 days. I don't even know how long it's been. Not very long at all.
No,
Oh.
it's not. It's not been long at all. But I mean, my stomach was bloated, and I wasn't sure, you know, like maybe I did need to go back to the doctor after 4 antibiotics. It was pretty crazy.
Yeah. And I living in the house with her, she's like, it's a game changer. She's like, she's like, she goes, I've got energy. I don't want to sleep all day long. My stomach feels better. And so I was just like, get it, girl. I'm like, go. And so, yeah.
Yeah, it's I
Whatever
usually
it
would
is.
wake up. You're on it next, Diane. I mean, Kelly. But yeah, it's I would wake up tired and would have to sit and start my day, you know, like, oh, I'm so brain fog. And now I can wake up and just like start doing my day rather than trying to, you know, get through it. So yeah, that's where we're at. I'm excited
Total
about it.
changer. Wow. Thank you, Wendy. That's incredible. So excited for you and all the people that you're sharing this with. Okay, let's jump to Brad Junker. Brad lives here in Arizona. Brad, if you want to unmute and share with us what's happened with you.
Hi, everyone. We started out being skeptical, and Trish knows this. I was not going to get caught up in the hype of everything that was going on. And so I put the products to test. I started taking Arrow. My doctor said I was on borderline diabetic and was starting to have signs of possible heart issues. And so I was 60 pounds overweight, and I started taking Arrow, and through about 7 weeks now, we've not exercised. I wanted to see if the product would do what it said. I wanted to go through the process and see if the product did exactly what it said. After 7 weeks, I've already lost 20 pounds. Don't have the cravings that I had. I was on other diets, national diets that were out there. Nothing has taken away those cravings until Arrow. Arrow went through and took away that. But on top of that, I was having similar problems is where I was sleeping and getting tired during the afternoon, running out of energy. And I don't have that problem anymore. I have energy, I have focus, I'm able to concentrate on what I've got to do during the day. And on top of that, the pounds have come off. And so I have my primary doctor looking at this. I have my ophthalmologist looking at this for my glaucoma issues. And I have 2 other doctors looking at this. They can't believe just because I've been taking this product that these things have been coming off. And I agree with the issues about joint issues. The Optimed, oh my gosh, my family has chronic hereditary arthritic issues with the right hand. My grandfather had it, my mom's got it, and I was starting to show signs of it. And I started taking the Optimed along with the Trivecta, and the pain and everything that was in my hands is gone. It's just absolutely gone. There's absolutely no pain in my joints. My knees don't hurt anymore. And, you know, it's just an amazing thing. The products do what they say they do. I don't try to go out and talk to people about getting in the business. I tell them about how this product really works and what really happened and what's going on in everything. And it's just been an amazing 8 weeks, 7 weeks or so. And I can't wait to see what the next 7 weeks are going to be like.
It's amazing. Thank you, Brad.
You're
Every
welcome.
one of these people that we heard from tonight have been on these products less than 7 weeks. So these are all brand new stories, brand new testimonials. I do want to add just a little bit of an asterisk on this because every body is different and some people don't see changes right away. It took me 8 weeks before I saw any change, but I saw changes in other people much faster. And so that's why we encourage the bigger packs. That's why we encourage you to share the product around, because some people will have overnight changes. Some people will have changes in the first 3 days. Other people are already pretty healthy, in which case you're not going to see a huge flash of, something happen. It takes a lot longer to start to see the subtle changes that happen to energy, to focus, to maybe, sleep patterns, or, little things that have taken decades to form that may take a little bit of time to come back off and get into balance. But, we also are seeing these overnight huge stories, some of which you just heard. So if you're not seeing the results, share the products around with people, because other people will have those life-changing effects. We know scientifically what the products are doing. How it's going to affect any one of us individually, we don't know. But for people that don't know, share them. Share them, because people are waiting for the answers that we hold in our hands. We are short our fourth person, so we're going to wrap up with that. I feel like we've been very well fed tonight, Stu. With that, I'm going to turn it back over to you.
Thank you so much, Trisha, for hosting. And thank you, Brad, Wendy, and Nancy, for your wonderful testimonials and for your honesty. Brad, there's a lot of people who are skeptical at first, which I challenge them. Go ahead and just try our products, no strings attached. And everyone that I've talked to, especially in Japan when I'm working there, and now recently here in the States, just like you, Brad, they all come back and saying these products do exactly what you say they were going to do. And the best thing about our products, which I don't think we realize, the economic side of it, is it's very affordable for what it does. And I'm grateful for Angie, Ryan, David, our whole operation team, Ryan Mumford, our finance team, that put together the numbers that make it where the everyday person get to partake of our products that are life-changing. Being able to use your hands, your knees, your feet to go places, to play with your kids, your grandkids, that is something that is so precious. And at the cost that we sell our products, I cannot express how much gratitude that I have for this company for that. So once again, Trisha, wonderful people on the call here tonight. And thank you everyone for sharing your inspiring stories. I encourage everyone to continue to share your stories, your why. Why are you taking our products and the effects that it has on you? Because there's so many people in the world that needs it, that's going to the same things you are, from physical elements to the depression, brain, gut. All these things which we cannot see, our products will help them. So with that, Trisha, thank you so much. Thank you everyone for joining. And just because it's a testimonial, if it's okay, Nancy, Wendy, and Brad, we will award you guys the 60 points, product points to your accounts for sharing your wonderful testimonials with us tonight. So we'll make sure those are credited to your accounts. We encourage everyone to continue to share your testimonials and your success with others. And we'll see you all tomorrow, 1 p.m. Mountain Time, for our corporate update call. It being the second Wednesday, we'll have the state of the company, where we'll tell you guys some numbers, how we did last month, what the trends are as far as product buying in different countries, so you guys can focus on that. And also we'll see who the top states are. So we'll see you all tomorrow. You guys have a great night and see you later. Love you guys. Bye-bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.